Hi, it's Natasha Smits from Natasha's Skin and Body on South Bank here. Being scruffy at home today, but doing a really quick little review for everyone. Might just get that out of my way. So I am just jumping on quickly to do a review of a product called Cosmedics Tinted Mineral Pro. And we've been talking about this for a long time and waiting for it to come out. We knew it was in development, and I have my hands on this product for 48 hours, so I think I may possibly have one of about 5 bottles in the country, and I have to give it back in about 15 minutes, so I've got to be really fast. This product is an evolution of the already very popular Mineral Pro SPF 30. So it's the Mineral Pro SPF 30 with a tint in it. Now the tint suits a lot of skin tones. I'm wearing it right now. The light in here is not great, but I've put it on to show you that you can wear it as a foundation. So obviously I still need some definition liners, mascara, lipstick, but I would quite happily wear this out as my foundation. When I first put it on, I found that I could put it all over and it was just a nice light coverage, and then I built it up, and on this side of my face particularly I've built it up so that I've got a full coverage on that side and just a light coverage on that side, and I would be quite happy to wear that out. Now I want to tell you about why we stock Mineral Pro and what's different about it to most SPFs out there. To begin with, this is a physical block SPF. Now what that means is that in the sunscreen world, you've got 2 types of sunscreen ingredients. You have physical blocks, and what they do is they form a film on the surface, and all the UV rays just bounce off them. So nothing ever penetrates into the skin. And we like that because it stops any interaction with other ingredients. It stops the risk of reaction is just about nil. It has really great skin compliance, and it just doesn't allow anything through. The other group of sunscreen ingredients that are out there are chemical blocks, and they work by neutralizing the rays that do get through. So most sunscreens are a blend of both, and it can sound, when you're reading about a sunscreen, that can sound like a great thing. Oh, we have a chemical block and a physical block. And what that actually means, what you should be thinking in your head is, oh okay, so they didn't want to spend the money on all the physical block ingredients, because physical block ingredients don't feel as nice on the skin unless you do something to them called micronization, and that's what this product has done. So what it means is that we've got a mineral which is very helpful for the skin. It actually has benefits beyond the SPF, and that mineral is zinc oxide. And they've micronized it, so they've taken the little molecules and they have crushed them down and they've made them very, very, very small. Now if you can imagine, I'm just going to draw you a really amazing little artistic diagram here. I want you to imagine the skin. Okay, right, skin surface, and then molecules of zinc oxide. Now if those molecules are large, there's always going to be we're always going to have some gaps. Actually, we'll just go here. We're always going to have some gaps in here, so we need another layer on top. So there'll always just be little bits here that aren't so protected. This is just basic molecular size for any skincare product. So we need another layer. So that's why it needs to be a certain thickness. Now if those molecules aren't micronized, you can imagine that in order to have the right thickness, you've now got a very thick layer on your skin, and that's why sunscreens feel so disgusting and people don't like to wear them. And you know, people do get that, you know, the kids complain when you put them on them in the summer. That's what they don't like. So if we take those molecules and we make them so much smaller, then you can imagine that you've got 2 layers and they're only this big. And so, love my diagram, but that's why we like micronized zinc, because it feels so much better. We get the same coverage with a lot thinner layer, so that's fantastic. In this product we have 20% zinc oxide, and I'm told by InSkin Cosmetics, the distributors, that the industry standard is 5 to 10, that the competitors' brands have 5 to 10%, which means that they're making up the rest with other ingredients. Now I don't know that because I don't know any, I haven't actually looked into it, but over the summer I'm going to be coming up to summer, I'm going to be looking into some other SPFs and I'll be comparing that. But 20% is a high volume of any product to have one ingredient of any way. No matter what it is in any formulation, 20% of one ingredient is a lot. So that's a good quality product. We have in there resveratrol and palmitoyl oligopeptides. Resveratrol is an ingredient that as you're exposed to the sun, it's going to mop up the damage that's been caused. Now don't be fooled with any SPF on. There are other things going on other than the UV that are causing damage to your skin. So we have UV as certainly UV, we all know about the damaging effects of it. It affects the DNA and it causes inflammation, and there's all sorts of things going on there. But what people often forget about is that sun also includes radiant heat, and radiant heat contributes to inflammation. And many skin conditions are being exacerbated unnecessarily by inflammation. So if we can have anti-inflammatories in our product, we always should, and for that reason every single skincare product that we sell in my clinic includes an anti-inflammatory in its formula. We do not sell a skincare product that doesn't have an anti-inflammatory in it, regardless of what its function is for the skin. And in this product, resveratrol is one of them, and zinc oxide itself is a great anti-inflammatory. The oligopeptides are great for anti-aging. You've heard me talk about them many times, so we love our peptides. And so what I want you also to tell you about is how in this product you can use it for SPF, but you can also use it after sun. So when you come out of the sun, if you were to put this on again, you would mop up some of the damage that has caused from the actual heat of being in the sun, as well as from the UV. If you get sunburned, put it all over. On a sunburned child, this is fabulous. The zinc in there also works directly on the nervous system. So if you have inflamed skin from microdermabrasion, from a chemical peel, from IPL, you need to go home and put this on right away. It's also fabulous after waxing for people who really struggle with their after wax skin condition. Some people are just quite sensitive to waxing, and in this case this is fantastic. For facial waxing, it's a no-brainer because you're going to leave the clinic with a little bit of this on, and then you can go home and you can be giving yourself anti-inflammatory, which is a little desensitizing the zinc as well to the nerve endings. You can give yourself some coverage and some SPF and hydration in one. So it's definitely for after waxing on the face, it's perfect. It smells like caramel ice cream. I'm not joking. Might smell different to other people. Everyone smells things differently, but to me, I think it smells like caramel ice cream. The tube is a nice pearl white. It's a great size, and I really think that the key thing that I love about this product is it's a sweet spot price. It's $45, and I think that's a really great price to be spending on an SPF. It's not a prohibitive price. You can afford to put it on your face, you can afford to use it on the children, and you can afford to replace it frequently. And I also, of course, recommend having this in your handbag because it's a handbag size. Now, not the tinted one, tinted for face, but for your hands, the untinted Mineral Pro is an ideal hand cream in the summer because we don't just want to have our face protected from aging. It's really our hands, and I'm going to show you my own hands as an example. My face has been very well cared for over the years, but my hands have not, and they look a lot older, I think, than my face does. And I do wish that I'd started SPF on my hands a lot earlier. So if you would like to order this product, we're going to offer our existing clients only can receive 10% off this product by pre-ordering it and pre-paying for it, and we'll have it on the shelves towards the end of September. So it's $45, and you can get 10% off if you call the clinic and order it before it's in stock. So Facebook, email natashas.com.au or phone us. Thank you so much for watching. I'm very glad to bring you this pre-release product. Not long and it'll be out. Thank you.